Hi, sorry for the mess. I didn't get a chance to get much done today, but I just wanted to tell you that this shoe that I was making with I tried the cement, contact cement, and even that, I put quite a bit in here, and it does make a tight enough connection, but maybe because I had so much glue in there already, but it leaves it might work. You might give it a try, but I wasn't happy with the contact cement. I can say that it when I really piled it in there, I could get it to work. But if I didn't pile it in there, it didn't work. But when I piled it, it came out with a bunch of goop on the side. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to give these shoes up and try the clear vinyl from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that was that for the shoes. I'm going to show you how I covered this headband. If you want to know how to do this, it's real simple. You could probably come up with a better technique than this, but it's kind of nice to be able to have a couple of these in different colors so that you can make a whole bunch of different hair bands to put on the doll. But this is the light colored one, and the reason I'm just going to do dark and light colors is so that if a little bit shows through the tulle or the organza, it's not going to stand out. I mean, it'll just sort of like fade into the background. But that was one of the roses I made with the tulle inside the rose itself, and also around it. This was two different designs. This was the zigzag, not zigzag, but just that pattern, and then the just the big golden dots. But that was that one. But this is just a white knit-like fabric. But anyway, okay, so I'm just going to show you how to make this in case this is something you want to do. But the nice thing is you can make as many of these flowers and designs as you want, and just have like 2 or 3 of these, and one for dark colors and one for light colors, and you're all set. And you can make as many of these to match your clothes as you want. This is one I made for the that rose dress with just the white polka dot tulle. Same thing. So now I can put it on her headband, I can put it on a barrette, I can put it on her little hat. I can do that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to use the ones that I got at the thrift shop in Austin, but you can buy these in the packages new at any of the craft stores. This one, in fact, you could probably, if you have one that's all scratched up and no good, you can probably just pull this off, because all that's on there is with a little bit of glue. So I took my clip, and I got a piece of cardboard, and I just, it doesn't matter, this is a box of rice, and I laid my cardboard piece on the box. And then I just took a marking pen or a pencil or whatever, and I just traced the outline of that. You don't have to be perfect, because you're going to cover it with fabric and with batting. Oops, that I didn't do that right. And if you want, you can have a little overlap. And if you overlap it, you can just wear it plain. You can wear it as a plain fabric covered. In fact, you can do pretty designs on here in just to match whatever the outfit is. I could have just taken this pink and black fabric from this outfit and covered it, and had a matching headband for whatever outfit I was wearing if I had that fabric. Okay, so once you have that traced on your piece of cardboard, cereal boxes are fine. Just cut it out and try it on your headband and make sure that you cut it out right and it fits good. from end to end, and it does. So what I'm using is high loft quilt batting, but you can use, like I said, polyfiber fill. I mean, if all you have is those cotton things that you wash your face with, those cotton rounds, you can cut those up and glue them on here too, because you'll have the fabric also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue and I'm going to just do a a squiggle on. It doesn't matter what size you're doing it, because you're not going to see any of this, but yeah, the fabric's going to cover the whole thing pretty much, so you don't even matter what side you're doing it on. So just you're just doing this right now to hold the batting on the cardboard. So then just put that right on your batting. Okay. So then just take a piece of scissors. I got glitter on everything. Just cut out the shape of the cardboard. And that's all you have. I mean, it's just that. You're just doing a piece of cotton on top of the cardboard. Okay, so once you have that, get a piece of fabric and line it up with your cardboard and get it about, I don't know, maybe half an inch to 3/4 of an inch on each side, so that you can flip it over and glue it underneath. I took my piece of fabric and I don't know what this is, but I doubled it up so I won't have any raw edges. So this one is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, but it's all going to depend on the size of your barrette. If you have one of the bigger barrettes, it's not going to work. You're going to have to just measure your cardboard to figure out how you want to do it. Okay, so my first, you want to make sure that your fabric is going to fit all the way around, so test it. And then your first thing you want to do is make your tuck, so you want to tuck your fabric in the edges. So just take some of your hot glue, but what you want to do is you want to, let me see if I can do this in front of the camera. What you want to do is tuck the top and then bring these edges around the corner. If your glue doesn't go through all 2 pieces, just put some more glue on. Some of the glue will seep through on some fabrics, like on the muslin one that I did, the glue just went right through the fabric. But if the glue's not going through, just do both layers. And you should have some cold water around because you're dealing with hot glue. I did it again, I don't have any. So, oh well. Okay, I've got a fabric that frays a lot, so I'm going to cut these little pieces off. I was going to use a denim, a heavy, dark denim, but I thought it might be just a little too thick. This is a heavy cotton too. I think this is duck. This might be duck. I'm not sure. But, well, I'm not sure. I don't think it is. I think it's got a polyester blend in it. But we're going to do the same thing, what we just did on that side, we're going to do it on the other. So press your fiber fill down and put some glue here around your fabric. Same thing if you have to put some underneath on the second layer. I mean, you can be real neat about this, but you don't have to be. Let me put the board down here. Okay, so we don't want any of our raw edges showing, so we're going to put the raw edge in first. So we're going to turn that one first. also the one that has the 2 openings. If you want to go ahead and, if it's coming apart like mine is, you can put some glue in the middle and get that sealed first before you pop it over to the edge. Okay, so here we go. So we want to get a pretty good layer of glue and then just put it over. Hopefully you'll have better hot glue gun sticks than I do. These things are ancient. I've had them like, I know it's time to break down and buy some new ones, but I've had them for years. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to seal the last one. See if I can get it to look a little bit nicer. Yeah. If you're going to do this with just fabric, and you can use this barrette for just fabric, you probably can just get by with just the one layer, but and it'll probably look nicer. But because I knew I was going to be poking this with a bunch of pins all the time, that's why I doubled up the fabric. But you know, I'm thinking that if you're going to use it just for fabric alone, you probably don't want to do that, because you're not going to be able to get a really nice looking finish. Okay, let me see what else I can do here. Let me see if I can loosen that back up a bit and get it more square. Okay. Yep, that worked better. Okay, so now I'm going to seal this. This will be my last you never know it, but I used to work with this hot glue all the time. I used to make those fabric covered photo albums and wedding albums, and I was constantly using hot glue. That's probably why I have such an aversion to it now. Okay, well, not the best, but close enough. Okay. So now we're going to take our, you see all the glitter on my table? I've been, some of the tools that you get on the rolls, they just, oh my goodness, you get glitter everywhere. This is that one gold one. So I was trying to tell you what that was. It's that squiggly, which is on this one here in the middle. Pretty. I think that's beautiful. I love these gold and white ones. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we are going to put hot glue on this one. But I need another glue stick. Let me make sure I've got these all down good enough. Okay, I'm going to tuck some more glue in here. It didn't get tight enough. Okay. Now I'm going to put glue all over the top of this one. I'm even going to do it where that little hole is on the end. Those little holes are just what they put the plastic through when they put the toppings on. So, the nice thing about hot glue too is, you know, if it falls off, you can always just go ahead and glue it back on. Just that simple. So you want to line it up and get it in the right location, and then just press it down. I'm going to put a little too much on. But like I said, you can do this with matching fabric too. Of course, if you're going to do it with matching fabric, you probably want to do it a lot neater than I did. That was probably not the best choice of fabric, but that's what I used. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you could have done a better job than me. Just, I don't know why that cardboard is so far out there. Maybe I didn't cut it right. Okay, so there it is. So now I can take, let me unplug this glue. Okay, so now I can take this one that'll match Kyla's outfit and test this, make sure it's good. It's good. Put this on in the middle. Just find a spot and pin it on. And get Kyla out. Okay, so I got Kyla's hair. Oh boy, I'm just not prepared for this. Okay, let me just try it this way. I'm not going to brush it because I can't find a brush. And there you go. There's Kyla's ponytail with her matching outfit. So she can have this one in the back, and then she can have a matching one in the front for her hair, and you can wear them together at the same time. So front and back to match her outfit. Of course, this doesn't match the glitter in the front one, but I made this one before I made this one, so I like this one with the silver better. But anyway, I'll show you how to make these roses by inserting that tool in another video. But that's how I came up with these headbands, so you can not use a bunch of these clips, just cover them with fabric, and see how you can barely see the dark out of here behind there. Okay, so that was the headband video. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.